Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget about hitting your wood, make your hands stronger. I try to do about 1,000, 2,000 hits per hand. And the purpose is literally just have the power to knock you out and not feel it per se. Um, I do want to talk about and not that I want to say, not that I go knocking out people. I don't do that. But one thing about martial arts is you have to be also conditioned to what you're facing. If you don't train, if you don't train your body, train your muscles, train your techniques, you'll never get better. You can't go to a class just to do it and don't do the drills at home, do the small stuff at home. That's how you get better what you do, if that's the level that you want to be. I'm at a level where I'm just trying to maintain good health, know a couple abilities, and be able to defend myself in the streets if I need to. I care nothing about tournaments. I care nothing about none of those things anymore. Because none of that pays my bills. Um, but if you want to do it, by all means, you do it. But for me, I do the tournaments just to see where I am per year and what I can work on. But I don't get hype on doing multiple tournaments. That's just not me. And it's expensive. I'm already paying arm and leg in martial arts and then do stuff, tournaments. But it's really a young man. It's a young man game, literally. But I will say this: if you 40 and you're doing martial arts, or you're 40 and higher doing martial arts, you're going to get defeated. It comes with the territory, especially if you're doing like Brazilian jiu-jitsu or jiu-jitsu. It's Mother Nature is telling older people that we can't do this forever, and it's hard because we always been dominant. We always have kind of power where we want to, but as we get a little bit older, especially younger, faster cats, you can't be 45 in NFL and be a 25 unless you have experience. But eventually, strength to strength, skill to skill, body to body, it's just going to go to the younger person. So what do you do? What do you do when you pass that age, but you still believe you can do it? Well, you definitely gotta have a real conversation with yourself about what your ability is. Now, if you want to be able to defeat your opponents, like in class, you have to do the work conditionally, change your diet, get in a comfortable weight, work out, train with people that will sharpen your skills, train with people that will show you where your weaknesses are. Understand your burst of speed is not going to be the same burst of speed of a 20-year-old because they get bigger lung capacity and blood capacity and strength and muscle capacity. You could be just as strong as they are, but understand it's just that quick fiber motion. Those are the elements if you're trying to train with those older ones, and you just look for opportunities. It's like shining a light in the sky, let the sun hit a magnifying glass or something that shines, and you can see that, oh, something is shining. Aha, right there. It's kind of one of those things when it comes to martial arts. You got to see, aha, I got this. So I was training with a person yesterday that was about 6'4", my size or bigger, and he was just trying to be aggressive. and I call him. I just simply call him with a guillotine choke, a single arm guillotine choke, going down, putting pressure on the neck that way, and I call him. But I'm rest assured, if he does this a year, he'll be just as good or better than I am. Then I faced a person yesterday who was a wrestler, and one thing that pissed me off when you're a wrestler and you come from somewhere else and you try to tell me, let's say we're training, and the teacher's telling you, okay, we're gonna do this drill, and this person trying to tell you who never done it, oh no, you do it this way, and I'm like, okay, I usually pretend like I don't know what it is, because my personality is very nice and people take that for weakness, but I do that intentionally because if the real version of me came out, it'll be quite nasty. But this person was trying to tell me, oh, okay, just do the drill. I'm like, I know the drill. I've been doing this drill for years, you know. So anyway, I let him do his thing, and I'm very conscious of my weight on people, because if I crash on you and I hit your floating ribs the wrong way, I can break them. And I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want that. Everybody gotta go to work the next day. Everybody, we're not trying to hurt our training partners. But this particular person was very aggressive. So afterwards, we rolled. We rolled, and this person is a wrestler background. I think high school, look engaging, looking at him high school, maybe 22. But anyway, he did double leg takedown, full submission. I mean, full drive and everything. Normally, when a wrestler will single leg or double leg take down on me, and that's what they done. They trying to do jiu-jitsu. I just roll on top of them because their momentum is so fast. That they think that complete speed and drive is going to keep me down. It normally it won't do it, but I was very tired after doing an hour worth of cardio and then got a roll with 3 or 4 people. But anyway, he was very aggressive, and he was trying to do all his aggressive things. I clearly told him I don't. I have pain, if you can take it easy, but he was trying to be, I don't know what he was trying to be. I want to call him a name, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But he was trying to, roll, and I just basically just held him like a baby, even though he was on top of me. He couldn't get past my grips, and he couldn't break it. He didn't know why. It's like me pulling a spider web on top of you, and I got you in this wrap, and you can't move. So I just basically weighed him out, and then he was frustrated internally. People like that, a lot of ego goes into manhood, special martial arts, when you think you're the baddest thing. And there's people much badder and tougher than you. Just understand that. But anyway, I knew my limits. I knew my strength. I knew what I can do. And I was very tired. Then I just took a vaccine Friday, so I'm still feeling the effects of that. And, but I knew my limits, and I knew what my abilities is. And I'm okay with that. I have my good days. I have my bad days when I can catch people. Martial arts is a very cardio game. It's such a cardio game. You have to have good cardio to do jiu-jitsu. You don't necessarily need good strength to do jiu-jitsu, but you have to have good muscle, good cardio to do jiu-jitsu. And it's a different type of exercise. It's push pull is a very different type of exercise. You can't go to the gym and do jiu-jitsu and not feel it. It's not the same. It's very different when you're facing human conditioning. But yeah, I realize my limits and stuff like that, and I'm okay with that. I accept that for what it is. So until next time, keep training.